Hi everybody, my name is Professor Scott Keys and I will be your instructor for this course. I want to extend a welcome to all of you, and I hope that you are energetic and energized and ready to dive into this course. And of course this is History 111, U.S. history from the colonial era up until 1877, which is the post-Civil War era, or what we call Reconstruction. And we're going to be taking a look at a lot of different topics and subjects attendant with U.S. history during that time span. Okay? But again, I just want to welcome you and just share a couple of thoughts with you, a couple of things that you'll want to know before you dive into the course material for this week. First off, please be sure to go through the syllabus that I have created for you. It is located in the Course Information tab. I know that it seems like maybe it's not as important to read through these things, but it's incredibly important because all of my policies, my late work policy, my plagiarism policy, all of those things are clearly laid out in that syllabi, and it's very important that you are aware of what those things are. For instance, my late work policy is that I do not take late work for any reason other than an emergency situation. An emergency situation is a medical reason, like a family death. Okay, that would be what I would consider a family or an emergency situation. I do not consider busy family schedules, busy work schedules, or technological malfunctions to be considered an emergency situation. And if you want some more clarification on that, please feel free to contact me. One of the things that I definitely think is true is that I am here to serve you and to meet your needs, whatever that may be. So always be in contact with me via email. I'm constantly checking that. I'm constantly sending things out to you into your email box, so please be sure to check that email daily to ensure that you're not missing anything. But all that is simply to say, please go to that syllabus. Again, it's in the Course Information tab, and in there you will find my policies, you will find an outline of the material that you need, alright? You will also find what your assignments are going to be. Okay, and you're definitely going to want to know what those are because those assignments will begin this week. For example, you will have a discussion board question that you have to answer every other week. Okay, and the way that you need to respond to those, of course, is that by Thursday at 12 midnight, or more specifically 11:59 p.m., you will have to upload your main post, and then by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. you will respond to other students' posts. Okay, and generally speaking, your discussion board questions will follow that timeline. That might change from time to time, but generally that's what the focus is. Okay. A quick word on discussion boards. I really take these things seriously, so when you're answering those questions or you're responding to another student, make sure that you're really digesting the material, okay? A couple sentences here and there is not going to generate the full number of points, so please make sure that you are identifying and describing the material as well as analyzing and assessing it, ensuring that you're using proper punctuation, spelling, and that your thoughts are clear. I am a stickler for these types of things. Please make sure that you edit your work and that it's as professional as possible. Okay? And this is true for the discussion boards that you'll do every other week and the final paper. And that particular assignment you can find the directions for under the Course Information tab, and you can read through that. Okay? I don't want to go through the syllabus any more than that. You can read through that, but what I do want to stress is, again, it's important to read through that material to ensure that you know what my expectations are so that you can do as well as possible in this class. So if you have not yet read that, please pause this film and just go ahead and read that syllabi and then come back and finish this off. Okay? Each week I will upload one of these videos, and so please make sure that you're watching them. They will have important information. I generally will provide an overview of the week's material and what is due and what assignments you have. For example, this week you have a film that you need to watch, and generally you will always have some films or clips that you need to watch. But you have a clip you need to watch, there's a chapter or so in your textbook you need to read, there's a lecture you need to listen to. Yes, I said listen to. Okay? All my PowerPoints are voice narrated. That means that I've actually given you a lecture that I would give in class. My objective here is to create as close to a face-to-face course as possible. Now, the way that you listen to these PowerPoint lectures is you need to download them, right? And they're going to take a little bit to download, so make sure you give yourself some time because they are voice narrated, they're larger files, so make sure you have time to download them. Okay? And then just view the PowerPoint in a slideshow. Okay? And once you do that, you'll hear my voice and going through the lecture. Okay? So you'll have a lecture for this week, you'll have some reading for this week, and then you'll have a discussion board that you'll have to answer this week. Okay? And again, every week I will upload one of these videos for you to listen to see, and please make sure that you are watching them because they do provide some important information every week. Okay? I think that pretty much covers most things. Again, I'm here to serve your needs and to meet your needs, so if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to contact me, and I will do what I can to get back to you. I also am a very busy person. I teach 5 different classes. I'm going to school to get a PhD, and I have 3 children, very young children. So I do understand the busy and hectic lifestyle that comes along with going to school and trying to work and trying to have a family. Okay. That stated, I will do my best to respond to you as quickly as I can. If you don't hear back from me within 24 hours of you sending an email, it's probably because I did not get it. So please send it again. Don't get frustrated or discouraged thinking that I'm not responding to you. Okay? I will always respond to you very quickly. Okay? So again, I think that pretty much covers it. Make sure that you're going through reading the syllabi, read through the course information material, including the final paper, and I would ask that you actually email me the topic that you would like to do by the end of this week, if possible. Okay. The way that I work my final paper is that you have options. You can choose certain questions to answer, and it's a first-come, first-served basis. So if you have a topic that you are really interested in or might be interested in, but you've waited 2 or 3 weeks, it's probably going to have been filled up by then. So please contact me sooner rather than later. And again, all of this information can be found in the course info tab, the syllabi, the directions, all of that. Okay? All right, guys, I'm excited. I'm glad that you guys are here, and I hope you enjoy this week's material. Again, contact me if you have any questions. Otherwise, and this is what I always say, go in peace, be warm and filled, and may the Force be with you. All right, guys, have a blessed week.